Is it truth that flight attendants only get paid when the boarding door is closed? Hey crew! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhonda, and on this channel we talk all things travel, beauty. That includes makeup, fashion, and yes, travel. We discuss travel, and if you are looking to become a flight attendant, this is a home for you. And if you just love travel and love to hear silly flight attendant stories, this is also a home for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is a great question. Why I would love to say this is the only time we get paid. I would also like to be very honest with you guys and say yes and no ish. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, guys. You flight attendants out there, don't be mad at me. But I will explain our regular hourly rate, what we're supposed to be making. Say if you make $40 an hour or $15 an hour, you only start making that money. Let's go with 20, reasonable. You only start making that $20 an hour when the door is closed. So you won't make that $20 if the doors are open. So all the time you're there, getting to work, checking in, briefings, boarding, helping passengers, you're not making that $20 an hour. You're making anywhere from $1 to $5 an hour. So you make that in addition to your hourly rate. It's called per diem. So you are getting per diem while you're on the ground. I don't want to speak for all airlines because this could vary from airline to airline, but we get per diem. So when you're on the ground and you're helping everyone, if you're delayed and all that stuff, you're not getting your hourly rate, which is what you should be getting because you're on the clock and you are working technically, but you don't get that rate. But you do, however, get per diem. Per diem, it's not much. Like I said, it's $1, $2.50, $5, depending on what airline you're with. So that doesn't really count as pay because it's not your hourly rate, if that makes sense. So to answer the question, honestly, will be yes and no. How to get on a flight attendant's good side? Oh, this is a nice question. It is very simple, very easy. Walk on a plane, smile back, say hi, acknowledge your flight attendant because this is the time we're scouting for our able-bodied passengers, people that are going to assist us in an emergency. We're looking for bad people at this time too. So it helps if you're paying attention because you could be the one to help us catch a bad person. So being aware of your surroundings, and when you walk into someone's office, you don't walk in with your headphones in and on your phone and they're greeting you and you're like, no, don't do that to us. We're people too. When we greet you, greet us back. If you're having a tough time, just say hi. That's all. That's all it takes. Acknowledge your flight attendants. Just be aware that we're humans. On the other side of the uniform, there's a human being like yourself there. So just treat us the way you want to be treated. Let me rephrase that. Because some of you guys love trouble, but treat us like human beings, you know? Be polite, be kind. That's the way you get on the flight attendant's good side. And bring us chocolate. And bring us your beautiful smiles. Bring us your beautiful smiles. We love that. Do you always have a suitcase packed? I used to when I was on reserve. I used to always have a suitcase packed when I was in reserve. But now that I'm no longer on reserve, I don't necessarily have a ready to go suitcase, but I still kind of always have the essential items. Like I have multiple toothbrushes. I make sure I have one in my suitcase at all times. A toothpaste. I keep, let's just say toiletries. I keep that in my suitcase. My flats and my flight attendant Bible, which is our procedure book. So I keep that, and I also keep a few things that should always be in my bag. It's always in my suitcase. Of course, I change out and I add things, but I always keep the core items in my bag. So yes and no, I always keep a bag packed. Right now, I have one packed because I'm heading to work tomorrow, and I am excited to be heading back. Are you trained in first aid and CPR? Yes. It's most likely all of your flight attendants on your flights are trained and certified in first aid. Feel safe? All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for stopping by. If you liked what you saw in this video, there's more. Please make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't be a stranger, join the crew. Like, comment, subscribe. It does work. I'm new to YouTube, guys. Show me some love. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. And let's grow this community, okay? I love hanging out with you guys. See you later. Make good choices.